Topic: circulatory pathways. When we talk about circulatory pathways, it means circulation is of two types: open and closed. These are the two types of circulatory systems present in individuals. When we say open, it means the blood is pumped by the heart, passes through the large vessels into open spaces or the body cavities. These are known as sinuses. There is no regular network system. This type of system is present in arthropods and mollusks, the shelled animals, and the insecta group. When we talk about the closed circulatory system, it is present in annelids and chordates. Annelida and chordata. Now, here the blood pumped is always through a closed network of blood vessels. Remember, we talk about arteries, veins, capillaries, right? These are the closed network of transport of blood. Okay, now talking about all vertebrates. Vertebrates, they have a muscular heart. P-A-R-A-M. What is this? The classification: Pisces, aves, reptile, Pisces, amphibia, reptile, aves and mammals. Param classification. Alright. They have a two-chambered heart. What happens here? They have a single auricle receiving the blood from both the sides and a ventricle where the blood got mixed, receiving the oxygenated as well as the deoxygenated blood, but got mixed blood in the ventricle. Clear? Then talking about the three-chambered heart. Three-chambered, where two auricles and one ventricle. Clear? Blood remains separated till here in the auricles, but ultimately got mixed in the ventricles, because one half is receiving, the left side obviously is receiving the oxygenated blood and the right side DO2 blood, but here got mixed blood, and that mixed blood flows to the entire body. Then we talk about reptiles. They do have the same three-chambered heart, but over here exception is crocodiles, having a four-chambered heart. Right? Now, crocodiles, aves and mammals, they all have four-chambered heart, meaning well separated to auricles and well separated to ventricles, so that no mixing of blood takes place. The oxygenated flows to the body and deoxygenated collected from the body and is sent to the lungs for purification. This one goes to the body for its various metabolic activities. Here the blood remains separated via septum, because septum is present in between the auricles as well as the ventricles, which does not allow the mixing of blood to take place. It is responsible for maintaining the blood, that is the body temperature. Basically, we say whenever we have this type of circulatory system where the blood remains separated in the two chambers, the left and right respectively, there the entire pathway, it is showing double circulation, which means systemic and pulmonary circulation. Systemic, where the blood is related to all the body parts, and pulmonary, when the blood is concerned only between the heart as well as the lungs. When the body shows that flow of blood is taking place either deoxygenated or oxygenated to the heart, not the lungs, to the heart, then that time it is systemic circulation. So this, a four-chambered heart always shows systemic as well as this a pulmonary circulation, which is seen in human beings, clearly in human beings. So we say the human circulatory system, which is composed of this four-chambered heart, it shows double circulation, which includes systemic circulation as well as pulmonary circulation. Starting with the drawing first. Human circulatory system. Right? Now, first of all, where is it located? Heart. Location is between lungs. Where? In thoracic cavity. Average heart is about 12 centimeter in size. Weight, it varies. Males from 280 to 340 gram, generally we take average 300 gram, and females about 230 to 280, and average we take around 250, sometimes we say 200 grams also. Weight of the heart is basically variable. Now, heart, what is it? It's a hollow muscular organ, conical in shape, upper broad and lower narrow, right? Apex is slightly tilted towards the left. Then we say, does it have any protection? Yes, it has two layered sac of pericardium wall. Pericardium wall, which is attached to the heart. In between the two layers present a cavity, and this cavity is filled by a fluid known as pericardial fluid. Same way we did for the lungs also. What this fluid is responsible for? Protects the heart from shocks and mechanical injury, along with free movements of the heart, basically meant for protection, right? Coming to the structure, what does the structure look like? How do we have to draw the structure? For that, I'll go little slow so that you all can draw side by side. Now see, first we have to start with this this line. Okay, I'll draw it till here, and then another one. Okay, now I will be drawing a major, this kind of line above it, showing various blood vessels connected to it. Alright, moving here, I'm starting with another line. Now I have to open this gap. Why? Because I am connecting it into a septa and a valve here, as well as I'm bringing it here. This one I'm keeping little broad, and then I'm taking this one to this side as well. Here I am giving a little outline of the heart from the left side. From this particular one, I am drawing this septum and this septum, differentiating into auricle and ventricle. Here, coming to this side, now I will be taking place in between and drawing another septum, which is basically will be taking the shape of a vessel and is coming up like this, joining here. Now this particular one that I am leaving here will be joining with this and coming up here like this, making another vessel, here making one vessel. Clear? Now these two, and here giving the outline shape of a heart. We are showing that from here it has to move, the blood has to move to the lungs for purification. So we have to show a valve here, making a valve. Here also I am making a valve, just parallel to that, but not merging in. This one I am extending forward to show septum. This one, this side as well, but on the left I'll be making it little thicker compared to the right. You can easily make out. I am making a little thicker this side, and this is our left side, this is our right side. You know why do we call it? Because whenever we observe ourselves in the mirror, we see our own image. The left becomes the right and the right becomes the left, right? Obviously, when we are observing our own image, but in what manner? That the left becomes the right and the right becomes the left. So in that sense, what are we doing? Whenever we are looking into the mirror, we see ourselves as an image, and over there when left becomes right, right becomes left, same thing we apply here. We see our organs as a mirror image, where this side will be the left side and this is the right side. Do not confuse yourself, children. This is the left side and this is the right side of our heart. This I am going to put dots so that you can clearly identify and make out that where is the septum, right? Now coming to the quickly the labeling, that will make it more clear. From here, now what happens? From here basically we say this is the pulmonary artery, left pulmonary artery. This is right pulmonary artery. This is left pulmonary vein, both. And then this area is the left atrium, that means auricle, left atrium. Then this valve, particularly this one, this is known as mitral valve, that means bicuspid valve. Then these ones which are here are the aortic, semilunar valves. This chamber is the left ventricle. Moving to this side, this is the right ventricle. This one, inferior vena cava, from where the blood enters. This is the tricuspid valve, this area. This is what we are showing is the right atrium. These are pulmonary semilunar valves. These are the aortic ones, no? These are pulmonary semilunar valves. From here you can make out that this SV stands for the semilunar valves. Then this is superior vena cava. Inferior vena cava we have written here. Then this is the artery, another artery, another. This particular one is aorta. Aorta has left subclavian artery, left common carotid artery, carotid artery, and this one is brachiocephalic artery. Brachiocephalic artery. See, if it seems confusing for you, you can only label aorta. Fine, you can show these three distinct blood vessels here, but label only aorta. Later on you will remember all the names, don't worry. But you all have to remember all the names, you know that. Clear? This is the human heart, structure of human heart. I'll show with arrows that where is what happening. See, we say inferior vena cava, it receives in blood. Superior vena cava, it receives like this. Then blood from here goes into the ventricle. We have to do correctly the entire study, don't worry. We are just right now drawing the structure and making it easy for you so that you should know how the entire flow goes. From here in, from here there, यहाँ से कहाँ जाएगा? Into aorta and is supplied to the entire body via these three vessels, blood vessels. Clear? This is the structure of human heart. Thank you.